Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Here we're going to discuss about Bitcoin if we're going to trade at a long position or a short position. Here I'm going to show you some tools that can be useful in this type of range. Right now Bitcoin is targeting at a price of 24,500. So in this sense, are we going to long or short? So typically, people use the support and resistance lines as a good tool to know if we're going to go short or long in a position. So looking at here, it seems like Bitcoin is ranging up at a level beyond the previous resistance, upward resistance trend line. From there, I think it's possible that you could put a short position here and then take your profit somewhere here at the line. Or the possibility that Bitcoin could and possibly do like this type of motion where it would like test the previous resistance as support. That's one way. But here's another tool that I can show you that would give you a much better outlook on this trend or a much better position that you could take. So let me just remove this trend lines. So one of the tools that I often use is the Pitchfork. So in an upward trending line, the Pitchfork, you can put the first point here at the low, and then the high, and then the low. For a descending, you do the opposite. You pick the high, and then select the low, and then go with the high. So depending on the flow, it still gives you a good picture of within the channel. So we're going to go with the low, high, low right there. In the Pitchfork, there are 4 kinds of Pitchfork. You have the original, the shift, the modified shift, and inside. I chose the shift because this diagram looks way better because it hits so much of the lines here. It gives you a much better picture here. Like it hits so many lines, all the candles, and it gives you a good picture on where the tops are and where the bottoms are. So previously, we can see here that Bitcoin was ranging within the blue line. So we can see here that it made a low on the blue line here. It made a low on the blue line here. Even though it passed over here, it closed above it in the 4-hour channel. 4-hour candle. Same thing over here. A blue line top here, and then a blue line over here as a top. Right now, Bitcoin is ranging a much higher channel. They're now ranging in the green line. Oh, before I would move on, how did I set up this type of Pitchfork? You can go here, settings, and then you can just copy how I set it up. This will give you a much cleaner look on the Pitchfork. So you can pause here and then we can move on. So right now, Bitcoin is ranging on the green line over here. So you can see here, it kind of like tagged here in the green line there. And right now, Bitcoin is testing the same green line there. So are we going to short or long in this position? For just looking at the Pitchfork itself, yes, you can start shorting right now, but I'm going to stop you right there. There are other indicators that we have to take in consideration right here. The other indicator that I love to use when it comes to doing the Pitchfork, I combine this with the Fibonacci retracement. The Fibonacci retracement plus the Pitchfork gives you not just only a price target, but also a time target. What do you mean by time target? So I'll give you an example right here. So in the Fibonacci, so you're going to go up and then you go down right there. So if we are targeting that the Bitcoin targets like in the blue line, like here, if we expect that Bitcoin price targets the blue line again, we would have expected that Bitcoin price will tag at the blue line within this 382 and 236. The 382 and 236 level is like the a good level to start going long for in every Fibonacci. So the 382 is the like the high channel, the 236 is the low channel to start longing. So somewhere within that channel is a good long position. So anyway, so continue on with here. So for Bitcoin to if we're expecting that the Bitcoin price will hit the blue channel and the blue trend line, I mean within the 236 and 382 channel, we would expect that the price would nail somewhere over here on this date. So it was like July 18, 2022. So that would be a good time for you to start looking if to trade in long. However, the price went down earlier than expected. So if it goes down earlier than expected, should we have taken the long position at the 382 or 236? No. Why? Because since we're expecting it would hit at the blue trend line, it went way down there to blue trend line, and then it went even past that. So that's the risk involved to when we're going too long too soon. So let's take the same practice, but this time on for this case. Okay, go high and then we go low here. So here we started to see like at the 382 it went 382 here, and then the 236 over here. And then however we expected that the Bitcoin would go to the low of the blue. However, it only stopped here at the 382, and then the 236 was way far. And then Bitcoin went back up. So from there we can see that the trend is going, the channel is going higher than before. So we could have taken the position over here. However, there's as I said, possibility of like it would hit the blue line. So now that the Bitcoin price is ranging at a much higher channel, we're going to change our what you call this strategy to hitting the green trend line instead of the blue line. So we could start our position somewhere at this time right there. So it's somewhere at August 9. We could start our position right there. Better yet, it's somewhere over here also. So like there. So August 9 is like a good target date to see if we could long there. So in a more ideal case scenario, we would see a Bitcoin move like a very, very slowly, like something like this, and then boom, there, target met. And then it's like between August 9 to like 15, so somewhere in that range, somewhere in that week. So it's a good kind of like flow that we would start longing there. However, there's also like just like previously, like here, there's a possibility that Bitcoin would drop way faster, like here, sooner than expected, hitting the 382 and 236. If that happens, I would not start longing over here. I would start putting my long somewhere there. I would rely more on the what they call this, the Pitchfork over the Fibonacci in that sense. Same thing over here. If the price goes down way faster than anticipated, I would look more at the Pitchfork over the Fibonacci. So I would start like longing there, right over there. So, but if the price is ranging like slowly, just like this range, I would use the Fibonacci as like a good price target and then hope that the trend line and the Pitchfork follows suit in that sense. So if you want to see my thoughts on this, if I should long or short, for this case, I would start to position myself on the long. I would not start shorting on this one, but if I want to short, I would just put on a little bet on a short position and then possibly take profits somewhere over here under the red trend line where because the red trend line here in the Pitchfork, as you can see here, has been the line where it most likely hits. So before the price gets meets at the bottom, you already got your profits over there. But if you want to see if you want to know my thoughts, if it goes up or going down, look at the volume. It's a rising volume. A rising volume with a rising price is a good indication that this could go up. If it doesn't go up, there's a likelihood that it would just range somewhere here in the high bound, somewhere there. Like it would remain in the high channel of the Fibonacci, or in the high channel, like ranging in the here between the 23 and then 2400. Somewhere it will just stay right there. So if it stays right there, just wait for the proper position to long. Just wait for the lines to come to you. But like if it goes like that, it goes range like that. Just wait for the possibility that it can do something like this. Like range, and then boom. So that will take a longer time to wait. But that's good because like it gives you a perspective on when you can start trading. You don't have to look at the screen for too long, for like every day. At least you have a date on when you can start positioning yourself. Anyways, I've been rambling for too long. Thank you for watching this in this channel, and I hope you learned a lot. See you again. Bye.